Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to another Simpsons Treehouse of Horror special. I am Daniel McBain Shine, joined as always by Todd, Krusty Todd Loya, and
there's only one choice. I have two choices.
the Doctor?
Or,
no, we
or
already
Carl.
know the Doctor. And for the
All right,
record,
there you go. Carl Dredd.
And for the record, Dan's Ralph Wiggum. There's no arguing
You,
that.
Todd. I'm McBain. I am German. I am McBain. I have the genes. I have the McBain genes. Come on, Todd. Look at this. Look at the guns. Don't you remember
Don't make
Mitch Bauer?
To make us start over.
Okay. So, anyways, come on.
I begged you to look at mine first. I begged you.
He just called me the fucking Bumblebee Man, and I'm just supposed to be okay with this.
I didn't call you the Bumblebee Man. I called you Krusty.
You did. But
Yeah, but you notice how he had to think of something because he's like, "Fuck, don't say Bumblebee Man." Krusty.
That's not what I said.
You saw him trying
And
to
then-
drag it out of
and
his
you-
ass.
That's messed
Called
up.
Pugs Carl or Dr. Hibbert.
Mhm.
That's because you brought them up.
What other
God
options
damn
are
it.
there, Dan?
Well, it doesn't. You can be somebody else. You
Not
don't
on The
have to.
Simpsons anymore.
But you are pointing it.
I can be a poo if I want to be a
Nope, not
poo.
anymore.
No, that's not
in
allowed,
Simpsons.
sir.
Nope.
He got fired.
Even if it's
Nope.
animated?
Nope.
There's the big up in arms. I think
Well, I'm McBain.
Nancy should stop voicing Bart Simpson if they're going to go that fucking route because she's a girl and he's a boy.
That's next.
I know.
You're going to have to fill me in on this. Who was fired?
No,
Oh.
well, they were fired. Hank Azaria can't do crust or fucking
Apu.
anymore. Yeah, and
That's stupid.
Very fucking stupid.
the black characters are no longer. They're all done by black actors. So
I mean, there's a precedent that somebody's played a role. I don't
well, it's
think,
hard
but-
to argue now that they're kind of racist, and in the climate we're in, it
If
is.
it were new, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. That's a whole nother discussion, Dan.
I want to know who's voicing Santa's little helper because if it's not a real dog, I'll be mad.
All right, so we'll get out of Simpsons politics and into Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors.
Yeah.
This is Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors 21 from season 22, episode 4. And all right, so we'll get right into it. So, pardon me. All right, so do we want to do it? We'll do it
War and
segment by
Pieces.
segment, right?
Yes, like we've
War and
always done.
Peace.
The
Well, I want to do
Jumanji
the opening
segment.
first. Sorry, brain thing. My mind's still blown that Hank Azaria is not. But
Indian?
anyways,
That's been for like a while, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
other
I'm
ones
not
are
up to
new.
date. So the opening to this one was pretty funny. The Universal Monsters office parody. I like that they still bring back the Universal Monsters. I have no idea what lies ahead at this point, so I'm kind of curious if they actually did anything for Dark Universe, but it was cool seeing them.
No one remembers
the
that. I
opening.
hope they didn't.
All right, so our first one, War and Pieces, which of course is a takeoff on Jumanji, with all of these board games coming to life after Marge is angry that they're playing a violent zombie game. Textbook Marge. What did you think of this one, Pugs?
It's fun. I did like seeing like the chutes and ladders and all the candy lands and stuff. And like it just gives them an excuse to actually get violent with like some of the impalement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun and very vibrant. I
Yeah.
liked all the colors this time. I'm not usually that guy, but
I know you like that washed out look.
Zack Snyder, I would like to see the world through his eyes. Yeah, I like it. I dug it a lot. It's really, really fun.
My favorite line for the Satan's Path game, it's got to be good if Satan put his name on it. What did you think of this one, Todd?
Yeah, this was funny. I liked. I mean, the Jumanji inspiration is there just because it's board games, but
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. I know, like You mentioned the chutes and ladders with Homer was hilarious. The operation bit I thought was funny. Overall, you get Mousetrap, who this never works. Whoever plays the end or whatever, there's some good stuff in there.
I used to freaking love Mousetrap.
I've never played it. I've only ever put it together and done it.
Did it exist when you were a kid?
That's like way older than me too, right?
Well, that's pretty old. I mean, 60s.
So how would it not exist when I was around, Dan? I forgot. Math is not your strong suit.
It is not.
If it was around since the 60s.
McBain, no do math.
Yeah, you do your people
well. So anyways.
Now he thinks I'm just like 60 or some shit.
This was a badass episode. I did like some of the callbacks. You had Operation in there, which I never had patience for.
Shocker with those meters. We can't even count right. Oh, sorry.
I count perfectly. I haven't had an issue counting in a long time.
You want me to make that outtake reel of all your counting?
I do.
I know.
I figured out the method. Anyways.
Yeah, no beats, just counting.
Don't put up your masturbation hand when you talk to me, please.
That's his girlfriend. Show some respect, Josh. That's Mrs. Shine.
Sorry. I didn't have the lefty.
No, you gotta, well, never mind. This is
yes,
family.
No,
I stopped myself.
You did. I will give you your props.
I stopped myself. You knew it was coming, but I stopped myself.
Because even with just alluding to it, we lost viewers.
So anyways, our next story, Master and Cadaver, which holy crap, it's a Dead Calm parody.
Right?
I was like, wow, they went back on this one. I mean, it's a little bit of Jaws, I guess, too, but basically, yeah, this one's just an entire Dead Calm parody. Which, Pugs, you're a big Dead Calm guy, right? That came up
I liked it. Yeah, I was shocked when it came out because I'm like, I just mentioned that movie. Yeah, I like Dead Calm a lot. I really need to revisit it. It's been a couple years. But oh man, Homer and Marge out in the open seat, and Marge is banging, by the way. Like, good for Homer. Yeah, perfect translation through the Simpsons' eyes. And I was dying when Homer regretted throwing the pie out to the sea for the show. He's like, it was, I forgot what he said, but like when he found out it was like peach something, he's like, oh, I love peach something, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. Could have been a little more rapey to be like Dead Calm, but Simpsons, so I'll accept it.
They should have gotten like Jurgen Prochnow and Nicole Kidman, probably not, but Jurgen Prochnow and Billy Zane to do voices in this. They could have gotten them in there. That would have been cool. Yeah, I love it when it goes like rampage mode and then he kills the pelican.
With the sword.
So far, so good on that. What did you think of Master and Cadaver?
Yeah, I this whole episode, we'll get to it. Yeah, I did enjoy it. It was like everyone else. I was kind of shocked we got a Dead Calm one. It's like, not what we'd expect. And I thought they did it rather well.
Yeah, it's cool that they go back, and we even get a Clockwork Orange gag.
Yeah,
throw it in there on top of it.
Speaking of rapey.
Yeah.
There you go.
The old in out.
Carry around the statue.
Calm down, Dan. We're not going down.
I want the full Clockwork Orange parody.
Man, that's
Homer's like eyes peeled back.
A little weird now.
Shut up, Todd. All right, so our third one, obviously popular at the time, Tween Light, a parody of Twilight. This one's hilarious. Daniel Radcliffe. Why couldn't Pattinson come in and voice?
Because he hated that.
They got Radcliffe as Edmund, though, and Hugh Laurie also doing a voice. So all right. So Hugh Laurie didn't do it in this segment, though. Or did he? Shit.
Was he his dad?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Was he Count Dracula? Count Chocula, motherfucker.
Oh, that would have been
Count
awesome.
Chocula. We get Count Chocula
Yes.
briefly.
I
But
popped.
anyways. I like how Millhouse turned into a poodle.
That was fucking adorable. Yes, it made the most sense.
And then, the Count Chocula cameo. My favorite line is, "I'm Dracula, not the Hulk." This was pretty good. I still remember the Twilight mania at this time. So, what did you think, Pugs?
Well, as a giant hater of Twilight, because it's not good. I never finished the series, but I saw like the first 2 or 3. Garbage.
I still don't get the origins. I know it's like erotic fiction for 50 Shades, right?
No, that's the other way around.
Never mind.
Shades of Grey is erotic fiction from Twilight.
Which is weird.
And it's better, but whatever. We're not here to talk about 50 Shades of Simpsons, which if that has to be coming up at some point.
That better be coming up.
Yeah, I thought it was fun when fucking Edmund or Daniel Radcliffe stops the truck or stops the bus, then he stops Krusty, and at the end he has to stop Otto again on a Segway. That shit was fucking cool. And then they copy the big tree chase bullshit. Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. I liked it more than the fucking Twilight movie. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do the sequels because I saw the first one. Girl made me.
I think we were.
So I got it.
Weren't we close to the original one? I don't even know if we had sequels by this point. And they really don't even. It doesn't even matter because they don't even stick to the first one. I mean, they just kind of use it as the setup.
This had to be close because didn't they re-release that shit?
I don't know.
10th anniversary not long ago.
Again, I was forced to watch the first one too, but yet I did fall asleep.
Did you get heat for falling asleep?
No, lucky I put that on.
Right? The only reason I saw those movies is because I don't like when people talk shit about and things they haven't seen. So I'm like, I guarantee I'm not gonna like this, but let me try, and I was fucking spot on.
Right.
But I tried. So like, oh, but you haven't seen it. Actually, motherfucker, I have, and here's why it sucks. So
no, that's true. I don't even think it's that good for tween standards, but I think there's better.
And we know
Dan
there. Knows the most about the tween girls.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, come on, a lot better than Twilight. Nobody sparkles in that. Shut up, Todd. Anyways, I did laugh when Homer gets bitten and the cholesterol takes. Overall, the episode I thought was fantastic for 21. If you guys are revisiting any of these and trying to pick and choose, Treehouse of Horrors 21 from season 22. Mark that down. So now, which was your favorite story, Pugs? It's kind of hard to pick here.
I'm gonna go Dead Calm because it's Dead Calm. That's a cool choice in general.
I am also Master and Cadaver, aka Dead Calm.
Well,
what say you?
I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna go with War and Pieces.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And speaking of War and Pieces, Zack Snyder once actually liked color. If you go back and watch Dawn of the Dead, maybe he used all of his color up in that because he has the color super high in that one.
He didn't have as much pull as he did. He does now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, luckily he didn't pull not a Polanski.
Thankfully that too.
William Friedkin.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't pull a Polanski.
Well, I don't know.
It hasn't come to light yet, thankfully.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, what do we have next?
You don't know what Rose has up her sleeve. All right, moving on to Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors 22, which is from season 23, episode 3, and we're in October 30th, 2011, back the way it should be now. So this one
Dan, don't make me move the last episode. Right now, it's going to air in October. Don't piss me off.
All right. So this one opens up with kind of a trick or treat scenario. And of course, Homer stealing USO candy for the troops. Kind of kicks it, it's a little longer opening, kicks it off with kind of a Psycho parody. And then it also parodies that Jess Franco.
124 hours, 27 hours? Yeah.
27. Yeah.
I think you mean Jess Franco. Fuck you! Oh my god!
Oh, James Franco! Oh god! If they did a Jess Franco parody,
I know you.
Holy shit! Can you imagine the zoom shots on Marge? Holy crap! I want the Jess Franco Treehouse of Horror.
I do too.
You're gonna have to check Pornhub for that one.
Barbed wire Marge. Oh my god, I just booked the most awesome thing of all time.
Hey Dan.
Holy crap.
Look at his eyes.
I'm trying.
These plugs have to take
all
over.
Right. So our first segment, Diving Bell and the Butterball, which finds Homer becoming paralyzed because he got bit by a black widow spider that he thinks is plastic, and of course he tries to play with it. And this one, probably one of the more lowbrow episodes of Simpsons, when he finds that he can only communicate through farting. What did you think of this one, Bugs?
Not gonna lie, that tickled me the entire time. It's just good old fashioned dumb humor. You're right on the lowbrow. And then you mix that in with Spider-Man, who's one of my favorite characters of all time. Not top, but he's upper echelon for damn sure. A paraplegic Spider-Man type. That's just fucking funny. Yeah, I loved it.
Well, we got a Superman one.
Good job.
I was gonna say that was a delayed laugh. I'm going to hell. Anyways, my favorite line in this one was, "For further communication, I'll require more beans." What did you think of this one, Todd? This one, Simpsons doesn't do. I mean, there's a lot of belching type humor, but this is kind of unique for them to do this. I can't think of another episode. What did you think of this one?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Farting humor, it was fucking funny. I can admit I can like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get Tobey Maguire to do it.
Farts are funny.
Too good to come in for this one, sadly. He's an asshole. All right. Moving on to our second segment. Dial D for Diddley.
Yes.
This is actually...
that's similar to Dan's Dial D for Diddler.
Fuck you, Todd. Or screw you, Todd. So...
did I curse at Dan? Why does he always curse at me?
It's his go-to.
So this one, I believe Dial D for Diddler exists as a parody, and I will find it. So anyways,
this see your home movies.
Yeah, careful when you search that, sir.
Yeah, right.
Well, it can be.
Tell it to the judge.
Right.
All right. So you can diddle anyone. All right. So
you're not supposed to.
That just means, I don't know. I'll have to look in the dictionary for an exact. Anyway,
yeah, he's gonna search all these terms. And you're gonna get on a new list.
Fuck you for
the Netflix special, Making a Pervert. I didn't know it was wrong.
All right.
That's
Dial
the noise
D
I do not want to hear.
Dial D for Diddley, which is basically a Dexter parody where Flanders hears the voice of God telling him to kill all these sinners in Springfield. And let's just say the voice ends up being somebody close to him. Oh, this one is so good. I like the beginning where it just looks like a grindhouse movie with Springfield. You've got Apu putting God knows what into the hot dog grinder. There's even a hooker joke in this one. And Flanders Benoit's his kids. Bravo. What did you think of this one, Pugs? I know you love this one.
I fucking love this one so much. So I'm a big fan of Dexter to begin with, at least the first 4 seasons.
I was gonna say,
yeah. And
before it shits the bed.
You try to talk to me about season 5, I will Dexter the fuck out of your face. So. Yeah, this one's fucking great. Putting Flanders in that role is brilliant, and then the reason behind his dark passenger, even more brilliant. So. Yeah, and then how it culminates at the end when he finds out who the reason why and who's behind it, even funnier. Yeah, that back and forth is great. Love it.
Why are all your worst enemies dying? What you think, Todd?
Yeah, this was the highlight of the episode for me. The first one was solid, but this one really stepped it up a notch. It
did. Yeah, I really I dug what they do with Flanders' wife too. Pops up every once in a while, even though she's dead. And yeah, this one's a hilarious Dexter parody. Going to our third one, in the Na'vi is our Avatar parody, which I thought was pretty good, especially we need a candidate. It's like, what did they say, how about that grumpy disinterested dude in the wheelchair? What did you think of this one, Pugs? And are you guys Avatar fans? I feel like we've never really talked about Avatar before.
I think Avatar is fine. It's overrated, but I'll never talk shit about James Cameron if I don't have to, because it's a trendsetter. But getting back to this episode, it was okay. I guess I don't like Avatar as much as I thought I did, because I'm like, oh, I know why this is going on, but I just it's okay. But to come after the Dexter episode, you fucked up. Should have been in the middle.
To quote Grandpa, when are we doing the Black Swan? Which I would like to see.
Yeah.
What did you think of this one, Todd?
Well, first, I'm going to go with the Avatar thing. My only comment is it had really good 3D. I'm with Pugs. Not only is Avatar overrated, I was kind of like, all right, I guess we're doing this. So just waiting for it to finish. So yeah, they fucked up putting this before or after the Dexter one. I feel like this one could have opened the episode and it would have been better.
I agree. Yeah, this one wasn't as good as the main event, but it's still a pretty good parody. I hope we all live to the Avatar technology, because I want to see Todd and having Kevin Gage and Krug walking on the moon.
We're gonna be more like Wall-E, Dan, not like Avatar.
I'm ready.
I can believe. God damn it. They're working on, I'm sure Elon Musk has some sort of Avatar technology at his mansion.
He's an asshole.
He is, but he's smart. He's probably got the tech.
James Cameron probably has it in his estate too. I'm talking.
I wonder which one would be easier to break into.
Well, you've seen them attempt to break into the Cameron estate on Future Man, so we know the answer is not that.
That is true. But my favorite line in this one: "How dare you betray the planet I got laid on?"
Of course.
It's the weakest episode, but overall, I am going to go, and it's not even close on this one. Dial D for Diddley, the Dexter parody.
Yeah,
today.
I don't think we even need to ask anyone else.
All right, so we'll move on to our next one, which is Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors 23. This one, we're actually kind of going back a little bit now because this one aired on October 7th, 2012, and it is the season 24, episode 2.
That's too far. That's too far from Halloween. I think Dan should be very upset about this.
It's October.
It's like 3 weeks before Halloween. Unlike when it's like 4 days after Halloween.
Who's not in the mood though?
I forgot. 1st. Dan shuts down Halloween on October 31st. Never mind. Continue.
Shut up, God damn it. I'm not going to explain how it works again. God damn it. It's Halloween. Then you get into. Dan.
We don't want to hear your old man yelling and shaking your fists at us anymore.
Shut up, Todd. All right, so Treehouse 23. This one opens up with a sort of Mayan 2012 parody. I know that. I remember the trailers for that movie being out way in advance. And you have Homer being fattened up to be sacrificed, unaware of that's why they're doing it. This was pretty funny because we get Mo, who it's a running theme is apparently into BDSM and likes pain. And once it all fails, the world will end in 2012 and it will be Obama's fault. And we get some more sort of kaiju-esque action in the opening. I thought this was a pretty good little opening. But the first story is the greatest story ever hold. And this one is kind of a black hole story where Lisa creates a black hole through this particle accelerator that she builds, and it swallows everything. Of course, Homer uses it for other purposes, starting his what did he call it? The crap hole something or other. This one's a little simple but funny. I mean, what did you think, Pugs?
Not very memorable.
Yeah,
this was a miss. Honestly, I didn't care for it. Like, I don't want to be that dude like just shitting on a little segment, but they've done better, and they really haven't done much worse. So, not for me.
This one at least made me want to rewatch Black Hole from Disney. It's been a long time. How about you, Todd? What did you think of this one?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this one either. It just didn't. It just didn't work for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's magic crap hole waste removal that he started. That was kind of funny, but the rest of it, not so great. So our second story, Unnormal Activity. Like I said, in revisiting all of these, it's funny how you just slowly follow the progression of pop culture over 30 plus years. And Pugs, what did you think of this one? I can't remember. Are you the Paranormal Activity fan?
I am. And the only reason why is because I was part of that initial group that saw it before it got all big. Well, actually, as the second wave, because I got the second ending, not the police one.
You in the trailer, like doing the...
I'm in the room. They didn't get me because I'm acting like that. After that movie, Rob and I were like, wow, that was actually really good and scary. And then someone's like, oh my God, I don't think I'll be able to sleep. And Rob goes, I'm asleep like a baby, but that was really good. And that made me laugh. This is okay again. I don't think this is their year, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, it was just okay. I watched the actual Paranormal movie.
Yeah, Patty and Selma try and summon the devil because they're bored and have no boyfriends. Well, that was kind of funny, but and this one gets a little sexual at the end. That's why you like they did the Todd threesome. Yeah. So Todd, what did you think of this one?
I also like Paranormal Activity, and I thought this was a decent spoof. I didn't
Yeah.
love this one. It was decent.
Right on.
I felt they could have gotten a little bit more out of Paranormal Activity, but it's still, I got some laughs out of it. All right. Moving into definite Todd territory, our third story, Bart and Homer's Excellent Adventure. In this one, we get a guest voice by John Lovitz. So this one, Bart is attempting to buy an overpriced comic from Comic Book Man and complains about the price tag that, it says 25 cents and ends up going back to 1974 when it was 25 cents. All in a flash of Bond movies to represent the time travel bit. What did you think of this one, Bugs?
This was the most fun of all three. Yeah, but my problem with this whole episode is like none of them are very memorable. And like if they're gonna spoof Bill and Ted, fucking why more Otto?
Well,
get Keanu and Alex.
Technically, it's spoofing Back to the Future.
Yeah,
which is
yeah, but I wanted more Otto in the story. So
yeah,
whatever.
My favorite line was time to get my comic and explore a world not mad at George Lucas.
That is a fucking line.
Yeah. That was.
What did you think, Todd?
Yeah, this was the best of the three, but it wasn't a strong episode overall. But this one was entertaining enough.
I'll tell you what saves it was the Little Nicky tree parody, since Lovitz is in it. That was pretty clever. They making up for not doing a Little Nicky parody back in 2000 or whenever that came out. And I'm good with it. Yeah, this one's funny. This was probably one of the weaker years though for Treehouse of Horrors. So again, if you're limited, if you're not maniacs like us watching all of these, yeah, you might want to skip Treehouse 23. Yeah. You won't miss a whole lot. All right, so moving on to our main event, which is Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors 24. And well, let's see if we can make up for 23. This one aired, this, I should say, 25th season, episode 2. And this one aired on October 6th, 2013. I'm happy. They should keep moving it back. I'm okay if it's in September. But any time in October is good.
So premature is good.
Well, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So this...
Dan never leaves the season satisfied.
Shut up, Tom. So this one, I think, has one of the best openings, which is a kind of an ode to Guillermo del Toro's films. We get everything in there up to that point. Specifically Pan's Labyrinth.
Burns.
Yes.
I fall for that.
Yes. I love Guillermo del Toro. And I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, but I swear there was a Shape of Water one a few years ago.
There was.
I could be wrong. Oh, okay. So we have that to look forward to.
I think that was the last year's or the year before.
Well, they have good taste. Blade shows up too, which is really cool. So our first story is "Oh, the Places You'll Do," which is a Dr. Seuss parody, which is pretty violent and pretty fun. I like the shot they take at Mike Myers. I can't say I ever watched the Cat in the Hat movie, so I don't really have any opinion, but it looked awful.
Underwhelming.
What did you think of this one, Bugs?
This was cool. I liked Homer as the Cat in the Hat, and then when the violence kicks in, I was actually kind of shocked. Like, whoa, you're not holding back. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty well written too. What did you think?
I think I'm kind of surprised Dan isn't bitching about, well, the Cat in the Hat's not Halloween, so why is it in here?
But he's killing people, so it's ironic.
Violence might make up for that.
There you go, Todd.
It's also violence against children, so he's all about that.
I do like that they fed the Burns buzzard to the homeless. I thought that was Mo gets skin. It brings the violence, and there's a lot of V for Vendetta thrown in there. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I can't say I give a shit about Cat in the Hat, but
yeah,
they did a good job.
For being a Cat in the Hat, parody in the middle of this, in the Treehouse of Horror, I thought it was really good too. So,
yeah. All right. So our next story, Dead and Shoulders. And this one follows Bart being Bart and causing chaos with his kite and getting decapitated by a helicopter and grafted to Lisa.
Landis style.
This is a thing with two heads kind of parody. And which, have you ever seen that, Pugs?
The Tale of Two Heads or
Thing with two heads. It's Rosie Greer and oh shit.
I know
it's where basically a racist gets his head attached to a black guy.
Oh shit.
I have seen it. I need to revisit though, since my mind has become more sarcastic and enjoys this shit.
Ray Milland.
Yeah, there you go, Ray Milland. Yeah, dude, that's a good one. I would love to see that remade now, just to see how they would do it. I want Mel Gibson and
shit, yeah.
You already have Bugs.
Speaking of, we gotta talk about fucking
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Yeah, that's perfect. We also gotta talk about the Fat Man, the new Mel Gibson movie coming out.
Oh yes, that people are very angry about.
I can't wait.
But anyways, Dead and Shoulders. I like this one quite a bit. They could have gotten a little bit more out of it, but
maybe Gibson. Maybe Gibson heard about Bill Goldberg playing Santa Claus.
Can you imagine? He's just on voodoo in his house. He comes across it. It's like. I can't imitate what he would probably say, but
you can, but you won't. Oh, sorry, I had to get that one in there. Uh-oh. The ghost of Gibson coming for you.
You're right. Fuck, my light went out. Oh, well.
You're about to take
it still looks good.
All right.
So yeah, this one's pretty funny. It never I don't think they completely get the most out of that premise though. But it's a fun little battle of wills between Bart and Lisa. What did you think, Todd?
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I didn't expect the movie and the racist part of it, but it was all right for what they did. But I agree they could have done more with it.
Yeah, it's a good episode, but it's kind of not the full potential. So I'm gonna predict though. Pugs, did you weigh in on this one yet? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was in that light issue, but yeah, it's fine. I like the ending, but I think it should have been switched. Because I guess that would be a happier ending because he would have been with Krusty. But yeah, I thought it was fun. The battles was good.
Could be Krusty, then Krusty turns into the doll again. There you go. There's a good Halloween ending. So our third one, which I'm just going to go right ahead and just say this is all our favorite now, because I don't think I need to ask. And that is Three Freaks and Geeks, which is a Freaks parody. I love Simpsons for paying respect to this episode. And I'm going to pause this though for a minute because I don't think I mentioned that Guillermo del Toro actually directed the opening segment of Simpsons.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
That's back when they did they were doing the guest director openings, and they all had a different feel.
Yeah. So I think that's frankly why it's so good.
Yeah.
So Three Freaks and Geeks. This one opens up in the 30s at Burns Carnival, and you've got Marge as the acrobat, Homer as the scheming strong man, and he reminds us he was fit in the 1930s. I know you popped like a little kid, Pugs, when Krusty's trying to warn the audience about Hitler.
Oh my god. You're so fucking right. All I'm saying is Hitler's not a good dude. Or we should be not following this guy. Yeah.
We should take this guy out. I think
this guy out. That's the one. Yes.
What did you think of the episode? Because I love Freaks. That's a timeless movie.
Freaks is a fucking masterpiece. I think we should all do like a watch along with that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this episode is fucking great. I everything about it I absolutely adored. I there's really like nothing else I can blow smoke up its ass for, because it's just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Barney is the human torso. What did you think, Todd?
Yeah, I love this one. Freaks is definitely a classic, and the fact that they did it and they did it so well reminds me of why these Treehouse of Terrors are so good.
Mm. Yeah, and the Super Freak weddings. This one's pretty much a laugh riot straight through, and kind of saves this. I mean, this was a pretty good year, but that one elevates it to the top and makes Treehouse of Horrors 24 a must watch. So I think we've covered everything, and so we have 2 more, right? After this, if I'm not mistaken.
We have one more show. No, 2 more. You're right.
2 more. Yeah. And we'll we got the new one, of course, too. So yeah, guys, be sure to go back and listen from the beginning. I think we do a pretty good job. We lost some people along the way. Rest in peace, Sideshow Bob. And yeah, tune in. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. It helps us a lot. So if you're listening and you like our wacky antics, it's not too hard. Get down there, like, subscribe, share. And Pugs, take us home.
All right. We're also on Patreon. It starts just at $1, and then you can see all of our stuff early and some exclusive content that's on there. Mostly funny, some offensive, some offensively funny. Find out for yourself for just $1. So please and thank you. And follow us on all the social media nonsense. And the new Slasher app. It's October, so check that thing out. It's pretty fun. Everybody on there seems pretty nice. Yeah. Todd, you want to say good night?
Good night.
All right. Namaste. Stay black.